A key mistake we see when private equity firms are interviewing portfolio and candidates for their own firm is that we like candidates that interview well rather than people that can actually do well at the job. When we interview people, and there's a couple of traits that come across, if someone has a medium level of intelligence, intellect, IQ, and a high level of enthusiasm, they tend to come across incredibly well on interviewing. They tend to come across as hugely engaged people, well-read people, and have a very good charisma and persona that comes across. Now that, if in a role where they're doing business development or they're in constant contact with people, could be incredibly useful. However, be warned about these types of individuals that it doesn't mean that they're great at the job. It means that you could bypass another candidate who is actually much more proficient, but they're just not as good as interviewing and portraying themselves. Now, think about the role that you've got. How important is it that they come across incredibly well during interviews? How important is it that they engage with everybody in the room? If they're not doing that as a job, then don't look for that as a criteria. If they're going to be a chief executive and you want them to be doing presentations, you probably want them to have high charisma, but you must check the other elements. Because what tends to happen when we have somebody who has medium to high IQ, who has high enthusiasm, high charisma, we tend to miss asking the detailed questions because we think, well, I feel a bit stupid asking this. Now, in my experience, you've got to ask those questions. You've got to get into the detail of, have you done this, have you done that, have you done this, have you done that, based on the scorecard of the criteria you're looking for. So just be warned, the best candidates are not those candidates with high charisma and high IQ. They are the candidates who have been there, done that, experienced it, exactly what you're looking to do, and have had high success on that basis.